after covering step 1 and 2 of the strategic management process in our previous videos, step 1 was environmental analysis, which was mostly covered by me. And the second step about organizational direction establishment was covered by the YouTube videos on vision and mission statement. Now we have come to the third step of the strategic management process, which is strategy formulation. Understanding the forces that determine competitiveness within an industry should help managers develop strategies that will make their companies more competitive within the industry. So, Michael E. Porter has developed 3 generic strategies to illustrate the kind of strategies managers might develop to make their organizations more competitive. First, we have the differentiation strategy. Uh, Differentiation is the first of Porter's strategies, and it focuses on making an organization more competitive by developing a product or products that customers perceive as being different from the products offered by competitors. Differentiation includes uniqueness. और वो uniqueness किन areas में हो सकती है? It can be in product quality, design, and level of their after sales service. Examples of these products that customers commonly purchase because they perceive them as being different are Nike's Air Jordan shoes because their high technology air construction. Then Honda automobiles because of their high reliability. The second strategy is cost leadership. Cost leadership is a strategy that focuses on making an organization more competitive by producing products more cheaply than competitors can. According to the logic behind this strategy, by producing products more cheaply than its competitors, an organization will be able to offer products to customers at lower prices, again, as compared to the competitors, and thereby this act of theirs increases their market share. For example, we have Imtiaz supermarket in Karachi, जहाँ पे आपको usually, as per my experience, कम prices पे भी products मिल जाएंगी because they actually focus on the cost leadership strategy. क्योंकि ये जब बाइंग करते हैं होलसेल में बल्क में बाय करते हैं एंड whoever their supplier is, उनको चीप प्राइसेस पे उनके प्रोडक्ट्स मिल जाते हैं. सो जो प्राइसेस कस्टमर्स के लिए हैं वो भी कम है एज कंपेयर टू अदर सुपरमार्केट्स इन द सिटी. The third strategy is focus. Focus strategy emphasizes making an organization more competitive by targeting a particular customer. Magazine publishers commonly use a focus strategy in offering their products to specific customers, like this magazine by the name of Working Woman and Ebony are examples of magazines that are aimed respectively at the target markets of employed women and African Americans. Examples of Mercedes is there with us, and other high standard products जो कि एक खास किस्म की population को एक niche market को target करते हैं, which is obviously the high earning segment of the population. The fourth step of the strategic management process is the implementation step. Strategy implementation is putting formulated strategies into action, of course, and without successive implementation, valuable strategies developed by managers are worthless. So, the successful implementation of strategy actually requires 4 basic skills by managers. The first skill is interacting skill. This is the ability to manage people during implementation. Managers who are able to understand the fears and frustrations others feel during the implementation of a new strategy tend to be the best implementers. These managers empathize with organization members and bargain for the best way to put a strategy into action. So this is more of a human skill. It should come under the human skills of managers. Number 2 is allocating skill. Allocating skill is the ability to provide the organizational resources necessary to implement a strategy. Successful implementers are talented at scheduling jobs, budgeting time and money, and allocating other resources that are critical for implementation. तो आपको एज अ मैनेजर ये पता होना चाहिए कि कौन सा रिसोर्स कब और कहाँ allocate करना है timely. The third skill is monitoring skill, which is the ability to use information to determine whether a problem has arisen that is blocking implementation. Good strategy implementers set up feedback systems that continually tell them about the status of strategy implementation. The fourth is organizing skill, which is the ability to create throughout the organization a network of people who can help solve implementation problems as they occur. Good implementers customize this network to include individuals who can handle the special types of problems anticipated in the implementation of a particular strategy. Overall, the successful implementation of a strategy requires handling people appropriately and allocating resources necessary for implementation, monitoring the implementation progress, and solving implementation problems as they occur. Perhaps the most important requirements are knowing which people can solve specific implementation problems and being able to involve them when those problems arise. The last step of the process is strategic control. This step consists of monitoring and evaluating the strategic management process as a whole to ensure that it is operating properly, as is the case with every other processes in management. के आखिरी step पे हम evaluate करते हैं, and if things go fine, then we continue with the same process again. And if things are not in favor in any way, then we have to bring changes and improvements and restart the process with new strategies. Strategic control focuses on the activities involved in environmental analysis, organizational direction, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and strategic control itself. And it checks that all steps of the strategic management process are appropriate, compatible, and functioning properly. So that will be it for the strategic management process.